Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Today is January 14th, 2020, and today's news is sponsored by camerastore.com. First of all, I want to mention Camera Rescue has come out with a Indiegogo campaign to make a series of videos to help people locally or not so locally find and identify camera gear in if it's working, what to do if it's not working and such. So if you want to go check it out, it's an Indiegogo campaign which has a fixed goal of 15,000 euros, which will pay for the basically making the videos, the research, the preparing all this thing. You'll see the video made, you see Juho there, and you'll see him explaining basically why this could be needed, because they've been in rescuing cameras for many years, but it's obvious that a lot of the gear is getting older and sometimes even unfixable, or maybe has mold and such. You can actually even see the video conversation we had, which I'll link below too, with his conversation telling us about the state of camera market, at least in Europe, from what he's seen, and his trip to Japan and such. So if you're interested in maybe, knowing more about buying gear and all that, there's a lot of people that do dealing and wheeling with cameras, and maybe this would be helpful. And if you want to become one of those people in your city or town that knows how to find stuff and what to look for and such, I highly recommend it. I hope to watch it as soon as it's made, and I hope it gets the funding. But yeah, just want to give you guys that heads up. Coming from Camera Rescue Camera Store, there's a new release, or there's been news that they have made the Santa Rai 1000 film in 120. So if you remember, I made a video walking around Bilbao shooting the Santa Rai 1035, which I really found was pretty cool and fun because it's black and white, very contrasty film. But you can push it and pull it all the way to ISO 200 with great results. And this film has never been available in medium format. It was only available in 35 through Santa Rai, and now it's going to be available in 120. They're looking for a first order of 1,000 rolls, and people just have to say if they want 2 or 3. You don't have to pay anything till the order is placed. So you can just show interest if you want a couple of rolls of some strange film that's not available to the market. And it's no rebranded film from someone else. It's ISO 1000 black and white film. So yeah, that's the news. You can probably get it in 120 very soon. Then we have made at Camera Store by me and Juho 2 a video about the Nikon FE2, which was the 10th most searched camera in 2019 in Europe. And you can see alternatives and stuff. And do check the comments. A lot of people have left comments of what they thought was, other nice options that we forgot to mention. Of course, in a video, you can't make all the alternatives to one camera, and always there's things you forget or things that we didn't have in our hands and we didn't, mention. But I highly recommend it. And there's going to be a video every week for 10 weeks going up the list from number 10 all the way till number 1. So then I have a little update from Lomography. And it seems Lomography has pushed their prices up. They've raised their prices, but it's no surprise because Lomography, not all of it, but a lot of the Lomography film is made by Kodak. So their Lomography, if I'm not wrong, 100, 400, and 800 color film is made by Kodak. So if Kodak's raised their prices around to 15 to 30%, Lomography probably has to raise their prices too, around 15 to 30%. So they already raised their price like last summer. I imagine that Kodak has enough with their own, so they have to do film for others. They have different conditions and such, but this is all speculation. I'm not 100% sure what the raises are and what the reasons are, but of course, if Kodak raised the normal price of their film, Lomography should follow. Then from Lomography, there's news about the 110 coming, the 110 format coming for Lomo Purple. So Lomo Purple, as you know, it's called Lomochrome Purple, even though it's not a chrome film. That gives that weird, infrared color film look, but purple instead of that red that you saw at Richard Moss and stuff like that. So the Lomography Lomochrome Purple will be coming in 110. So for those that love 110 and shoot it, maybe with their little Pentax 110, they can get now Lomo Purple. Then we have Okay, this is an article that was sent to me by someone that's been giving me a lot of news from the film industry, and it's a thread on Photrio, or Photrio, I never know how to say it, APUG, which says there's a huge increase in demand in cinematography film from Kodak. As you know, cinematography film in color is only made by Kodak nowadays. Black and white, you have a couple other options like FOMA and Orwo, but color, it's Kodak. So there's a couple of numbers that are very interesting, apart from the fact that they've built labs and stuff, like the one they've built in Pinewood Studios in the UK and stuff. There's a 155% increase in interest or sales. I'm not sure right now it was interest. I'm sure it's sales in the last 4 years for 35mm format. There's a 206% increase in sales in 16mm format, and a 407 increase in sales in Super 8 in the last 4 years. So yes, this is not still photography. I do talk mostly about, film in the still photography, but of course, sales of cinematography film are a huge benefit for us because it goes together in the same factory at Kodak, Rochester, and such. So that is really interesting and very good news. The trend is up, and hopefully, the trend will keep on going up, maybe at a different pace, but I hope it doesn't go down again. Then I have a little hint of someone that has pictured a Leica store in Budapest. So it's not even on the website yet. They haven't announced opening it yet, but Oh So Cult on Instagram shared a picture of the storefront in Budapest. So if you're in Budapest and you are missing a Leica store, you're in good luck. Then we also have news from Chroma. He posted a little hint of a 4x5 snapshot sort of camera. Let's say a mix between a 4x5 wide-angle bellows camera with a travel wide. Had like a purple sun because it's purple acrylic. But it's interesting. I don't fully understand the concept of it by viewing it. Hopefully, I'll see it in hands very soon, and I'll let you guys know all about it. Then there's been a video, which I always feature a video, but there's been a video that's hit everyone because it's kind of viral, and there's news in it that are interesting, like Kodak has doubled their sales in the last couple of years of film and such, and there's a lot more stuff that I won't say because I'd rather you watch the video. It's an NBC video, and I don't know if it's the NBC TV station in the US or if it's like a different one because like NBC Left Side or something, which maybe is the non-mainstream news. And it features Matt Day, Willem Verbeek, and Nick Carver, Kodak factory, I think CEO or president, talking all about the film industry and how it's coming. It's really good to get more people and more eyes on the industry. So I highly suggest you watch the video. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm going to finish it just after the news. And then one thing I want to mention, because it's going to be happening in March and I will be there, is the Birmingham photo fair or photography fair. This year has an analog corner, and there's going to be like marketplaces for different stores and such. I will be there every single day. I was going to go to cover it as YouTube, but at the same time, Camera Rescue is going to also probably be there. So I'll probably help them because I help them in fairs. Might try to do some sort of booth to interview people from the industry. But yeah, there's going to be people like Hamish Gill. There's going to be people like Cosmo Photo. Analog Wonderland's probably going to be there. Kodak Alaris is probably going to be there. Ilford and others. So if you're going to be around or you're around the area and want to go meet, we probably will hopefully do some sort of photo walk or greet and meet or beer or something. But I'm very excited. It's going to be March, I think it's 14th to 17th. But I highly, just check it out yourself. I will be getting there on Friday and being there the whole week, but for other stuff in England. So yeah, guys, that's all for the news this week. As always, you can send an email to the email below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.